Hey everybody, hope you're enjoying back to school, back to work time. Some of you are still at home like me and my husband, or some of you actually have been going out of the home. You're back in your office, your kids are maybe going back to private school. Whatever the case may be, laundry is still a reality. I know why. I don't understand it, but it still happens. So I am reviewing Nellie's laundry soda. This I've been curious about for a really long time, and I had been seeing it on QVC and I saw a deal that I could not resist. So I bought this and a couple other Nellie products, and I'm going to review it starting right now. I got Nellie's laundry 5-piece set, and I'm just going to quickly go through everything. Just by the way, this all came up to about $50. So let's see what I got for my money. So the first thing that I got, and I didn't really know about this particular product before, it's the Wow Stick Stain Remover. So it comes with this tin, which, can I open it with one hand? Probably not. But this tin is empty. This is the stick right here. It comes in this box. Let me see if I can open this with one hand. Okay, so there's the stick right there. And I think you just like wet this. Let's see if I can get those directions. So you like wet the fabric, wet the stick, and then you rub the stick onto the stain underwater. So I'll be excited to try this. Okay, this is one of the main things that I wanted to try. This is an all-natural laundry soda. So this is supposed to like not have all the chemicals that trick you into thinking that your clothes are clean. This is supposed to be all natural. The really big thing that I'm excited to try are these dryer balls. And there they are. This tin is so cute, by the way. Like, look at that. You can turn it into a coin dispenser, and it looks like a mini like dryer. It's so cute. And there are the 4 balls. They're supposed to be like wool, and they help get your clothes soft without using dryer sheets. I'm excited about this because if it works, right, I won't have to buy dryer sheets. That's one less thing to buy, and that's what I'm all about, like not having to spend money so on things that are unnecessary. So I love that. Let's see what this is. Okay, so I'm guessing this is like an OxyClean, their version of OxyClean. It says oxygen brightener. So you use a little bit in your wash. It talks about why they use steel packaging, because it's recyclable. So that's pretty cool. Made in Canada. Let's see, they're just showing like different ways that you can use it to pre-treat and stuff. And that's how to use it. Now, okay, so I'm going to try this out today in my laundry load. So let's get to it. So we're here in the bathroom sink to test out the Wow Stick. I just wanted to make a quick note here. So I just put the actual Wow Stick into the tin, as you can see, and I just noticed that the tin does not close all the way with the full Wow Stick in there. So I know that's pretty small, but it kind of bothers me. You know, maybe they should have like accounted for the fact that when you have the full stick, the cap's gonna not be able to close completely, and that makes me worry that I'm gonna lose the cap. But so far so good. I really like that it has a reusable tin that it can sit in, so I like that a lot. We're gonna leave that here for now. I'm going to test out a couple of different stains. So my first test is going to be on a coat of mine that I got some lipstick on, some makeup. So if you could see that, yeah, I was testing some makeup on the store when I had my coat on, and the swatches transferred from my hand to the sleeve of my coat, and I haven't really done anything about it. So that's a warning. This is an old stain, but I didn't put it in the wash because I didn't want to bake it in or wash it in. So let's see if this Wow Stick is able to do anything about this makeup. So the directions, it's not on the can, but on the stick itself it says to wet the fabric. So I'm wetting that now. And then it says to wet the stick itself. So I'm doing that right now. Wetting the stick, wetting the fabric. Then it says to rub it on under running waters. And look at that. Almost pretty much gone. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited about that. I think the rest of that's actually going to come out in the wash. I have another makeup stain. This one's lighter, so I'm going to use that on there. Yes, child. Makeup life. Look, that stain is gone. So I am so happy because I really like this coat. I actually got this coat for like 20 bucks at the Goodwill, and it was like not even used. And it's a Calvin Klein coat, barely used. It was like my first time wearing it out, and I got lipstick samples on it. Test 2 here. This is a really nice sweater that I wear at work very often or out with my friends. It's from Ann Taylor Loft, and I actually also got this at the thrift store very cheaply, but it's a really nice sweater. Let me show you. It's a very cute sweater there. And I love those ruffles in there. The trouble with this sweater is that I was eating pizza at work and I got a stain on my sleeve. So we're going to try to get this food grease stain out. The stain is pretty much gone. Like, I can't tell exactly where the stain was, and you can judge for yourself. The stain is gone. So the first load that I'm doing is a load of towels and sheets, and I just wanted to address a few things about this soap that I didn't talk about earlier. So a few things that I'm excited to test out. This says that it can do about 100 uses, like you can do 100 loads with that. So I don't know how quickly I'll be able to test that out, but I'm excited that this is gonna last a while. Also, this is supposed to be safe for high efficient washers and dryers, so that's pretty exciting. Sorry, people outside. So I'll be testing that out as well. It says it dissolves quickly in cold and hot water, and rinses thoroughly and leaves no residue, making that makes fabric stiff and irritating. So I think towels is a good way, and sheets are a good way to test that out. So let's get to it. I'm gonna take this down into the basement where my washer and dryer is at, and yeah, I'm gonna use this. Okay, so here's the recommended amount that they say to use, a tablespoon. So just looking at this amount and the scoop, I'm thinking that we're going to have this for a while. This is definitely smaller than the scoop you would get for a box of Tide powder. So I'm just going to put it where it goes, right here. And as you can see, the towels are already in the wash, so we're going to just push this in. Sorry, it's a little messy from the liquid detergent that we use. Power on. I like to do heaviest wash or heavy duty with my towels. And let's get it going. So I have some clothes in the dryer, and I am about to try out the Lambie balls. So here they are, and this is what they look like inside of the tin. Let's see. Okay, so you can see the little Lambie logo that is so insanely cute. And I'm gonna dump that out right now. I thought I was gonna dump it out. It's not coming out. Okay, so I'm taking them out right now out of the can. It doesn't really say like how many balls to put in there. That was a weird sentence. While the Lambie balls are going in here, the light color load is in the dryer. And I'm going to test out another product that I got here. This Nellie Oxygen Brightener. I think this is their version of the OxyClean. So I'm going to test that out. Okay. So I'm actually going to do the 2 tablespoons because like I said, I think this looks more like a normal or a regular size load to me, and I'm going to put it in the area where you put your OxyClean. So let's look at this a little bit closer. So, like I said, this is the Oxygen Whitener, their version of OxyClean. It says that you use 2 tablespoons for a regular load. So that's a little bit more than I expected. I thought it would be the same 1 tablespoon, but the scoop is still smaller than the OxyClean, so this would probably last a long time. And this is just for whites, even though it says it's color safe. I guess you could use it for other clothing, but I would be using it just for whites. Now let's look at the other uses here. So you can use this to pre-soak or hand wash, which I think is pretty cool. It says create solution, so you can create a solution using this just like you would with OxyClean. Now the thing that kind of sticks out here to me, it says keep sealed and dry when in use. Once mixed, solution should not be left in airtight container. Dispose of unused solution. When I use OxyClean, usually I just make a little solution, keep it in a spray bottle, and that's something that I can pull out as a stain treater. With this, you cannot keep it stored for a long time. Once you make the solution with this oxygen brightener, you have to use it and then throw it away. You can't have any leftovers. So that's a negative for me. So I actually got those products months ago, and I have used out, as you can see, the laundry soda, and I will say that this lasted many months. So right there, this is worth it to me, because for the amount of laundry soda that you get, it really lasts a long time. Another thing that myself and my husband noticed is that this and the Lambie ball, they have no scent. And I guess that's kind of not unusual for clean products, but my husband said he really missed the clean scent. So my hack for that is I mixed this Lambie ball with essential oils before I put it in the wash, and that gives your laundry a nice smell. But again, I think this is worth it just for how many loads you can do. I don't know if it's quite the 100, but I will say it lasted multiple months. Surprise thing that was in the box that I ended up liking was this Wrinkle Be Gone spray. I know I didn't review that in the actual video itself, but I did use it. And at first I thought, okay, I don't know if I like this. I'm not a huge fan of wrinkle sprays, but I will say this will work. The trick to it is that you can't overspray. Just lightly mist your clothes with this and then smooth out the lines. And this ended up being a lifesaver on more than a few days when I was running late to work. The thing that really wowed me in the box, get it, wowed me, is this Wow Stick. This works so well on makeup stains. It's just now my go-to, you know. I am no longer afraid when I see those makeup stains on my shirt, on my neck of my collars, or on my husband's shirt. I used to be so embarrassed when he would have makeup stains on his shirt. No more. This stick gets rid of them so quickly and easily. It also really works on food stains. It really works on grease stains. That is good because I used to struggle with getting rid of grease stains. The one thing I would say that this doesn't work so well on, or the two things I would say that this doesn't work so well on, are you know, sweat stains on the collar. I really wanted this to work on sweat stains. It does not work that well. Another thing that I think that this does not work so well on is blood stains. So, I mean, to me, that's not a big deal. I still think this is a worth it buy. This is actually my second stick. That's how much I love this so much. I was like, after it ran out the first time, I was like, I need another one. These melt away so quickly. So I know in the video I said, oh my gosh, when you buy the new stick, it doesn't fit in the container with the cap on. But I would just recommend when you get this, just quickly use it on a stain, and it should melt down enough for it to fit into the container with the cap. So don't be worried about that. The one thing I would say that I didn't like as much as the other products was the oxygen brightener. I didn't have like high hopes for this. I won't say that, because honestly I didn't really know about the oxygen brightener, and I wasn't buying it, the 5-pack for this product. But I would just say, like, even though this worked really well on blood stains and it works quickly, I think it works quicker than OxiClean, I was just annoyed that this requires more than the laundry soda. So I'm trying to open this. So weak. Okay, I got it open. Okay, so this is the scoop. It's the same scoop for the laundry soda, but when you're washing a regular load, you have to use 2 scoops of this. I was like, why? Why can't you just use 1 scoop like the regular detergent? Also, I was annoyed by the fact that in addition to using the 2 scoops of the brightener, it recommends that you still use the laundry soda. So I was like, they're forcing you to use more of this product, so it's going to run out quicker, and you still have to use your laundry soda. When you use OxiClean, you can just use OxiClean. So I was really annoyed at that. I actually still have some of this left because I'm now just using it for hand washed items only. But I just prefer the OxiClean. You get more uses out of the OxiClean. And then the other thing that I like about the OxiClean is when you make a solution, you can keep it for a long time. This actually recommends that you throw the solution away after you use it. So I mean, yeah, even though this I thought worked very quickly, because OxiClean, you usually have to let the solution sit before you get the stain out, and sometimes the stain won't completely come out depending on how deep set the stain is. This I felt worked very fast, and I used it on an old stain and it came out so quickly. I've also used this on furniture, worked very quickly. You didn't have to wait the time that you have to wait for OxiClean. But still, I mean, I don't know, you just can't store it. So I try, when I use this, I try to make a small solution versus with OxiClean. You could just make a lot of it because you could keep it. This, I try to make a small solution, and I almost always still end up making more of it than I need, which is so infuriating. So I wouldn't buy this again. The deal for all of those products is still available on QVC. I'll put a link to it below. Let me know in the comments also if you thought that this was a good review. Would you use Nellie's for your laundry? Also, I'm still discovering clean brands and clean products. What clean products are you using? I'd love to hear and check it out. Also, just like and subscribe and hit that bell so you know when I'm posting new videos. Okay? Thank you guys.